Welcome to another episode of Rock, Flag, and Hike, starting out with the stumble. My trail name is still just Sean. I'm your host. I'm also joined with Just Celery, who's going to try to act normal while I'm filming. Today's adventure, been eyeing it for a while. It is going up to Mebee Pass to a fire lookout tower. And I love me some fire lookout towers, so this one you can stay in overnight. It is October 23rd,
yep,
I think.
23rd.
Fall is in full swing. It's beautiful, it's wet, it's cold. It's about 40 degrees. Might run into some snow. That's exciting. I am rocking my 20-liter Ultimate Direction pack, which is pushing the limits for this kind of weather, but seems good. A couple challenges on this trail. About 8 miles. You have a log crossing over the creek. Trail is not very well maintained, but I know there's been some efforts recently to help cut back some of the weeds and branches and things like that, but it is marked. Top out at about 6,500 feet. Could be some snow, could be some rain, could be both. It's part of the adventure. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Cruising along, not that far in. Got some ups. Now we're going a little bit down. You can kind of see some of the ridge lines. I was looking to see what those elevations are compared to where we're staying. It's about 6,200 feet. There's snow on the peaks. We're staying at about 6,400 feet, which would be nice. It'd be cool to camp in a light dusting of snow around. But it's the beauty of hiking in the North Cascades in the fall, is that you can get all the seasons if you try hard enough. It is safe to say we are in the rugged part of the trail now. Trail reports do say that there's significant numbers of blowdowns. One person said over 200. Can't believe that they're actually counting the number of blowdowns. I feel like that's a little anal, but whatever, that's their thing. The trail's pretty faint, but that's part of the adventure. So, very nice though. Gold Hill Mine. pipes.
Look at this. It's like under here.
About halfway through, just coming through Gold Hill Mine. Kind of cool to come across that kind of stuff. Trail is not that bad through here. It exists. Oops, I almost tripped. But yeah, you know, we got less than 2,000 feet of elevation left. Halfway through this. Doing good. This is the blowdowns they're talking about. Okay, it's a lot more intense. This is getting up there on the scale of ridiculousness. I don't even Obviously, filming that makes it a little bit more difficult when it needs to be. But on a scale of 1 to 10 of this kind of stuff, it's about an 8. Mebee Pass is just somewhere over there. Tower is up on the ridgeline there. It is frozen. Oh, my feet have been wet the whole time. Now they're starting to go numb. Good thing we're almost there. Last water source just passed at about 6,100 feet. So if you're coming this way, make sure you stop there. Woo. Up to Mebee Pass. Celebration was had, but we're not done yet. Still have to go up and over there to get to the fire tower. Wow, so the PCT is down there in the valley. You can connect with it from here, but oh man, these peaks are way more jagged than what I thought they'd be, and that's cool. Oh, there it is. The lonely Mebee Lookout Tower. Alright, here we are, all in the cabin here, the Lookout. It's cozy. It's a little bit smaller than we thought. It's pretty barren. There's just a lot of tools and stuff to help renovate it. It's a nice log book. We'll definitely sign that. It's cold outside. There's a thermometer. It says it's about a little like 30 degrees below freezing. It'll probably get down to 25, 20-ish tonight. But yeah, it's pretty cozy. I like it. In our sleeping bags here, getting ready for dinner. We have a new product review. It is a Sea Summit collapsible pot. So it's got this metal base and then it just collapses on itself. You know, this is probably pretty good for someone who wants to compact their gear as much as possible, but is not so concerned about weight. You can fit a bowl in there when it's collapsed. But it does weigh a little bit more than like my Toaks titanium with everything in it. And you also don't have a spot for the stove and fuel. But this is good. We've used this once already to boil water, and it's a good purchase. I think it's got its place in going light with backpacking and keeping things as compact as possible. So, Sea Summit collapsible pot, thumbs up.
I think for once in my life, there's a chance I didn't pack enough food.
Oh, good morning. That was a night in the shelter. The shelter is fine. Wind whipped. I hardly slept. I'm suffering from a bit of altitude sickness. Threw up this morning. Great way to wake up. This is some serious type 2 fun. I think at the end of this, we're gonna be like, we're glad we got through it. Let's not do that again. But it is, I mean, it is beautiful out here, and there are ribbons for marking, so it's not like a total bushwhack job. So yeah, but North Cascades for you. That wraps it up for this episode. That was a doozy. A lot of lessons learned. Overall, it was a good time. About, you know, some type 2 fun in there. This is definitely pushing the limits of when you should backpack like this in the Cascades. I'm learning. Fortunately, I have a great girlfriend who is very supportive and kind of saved my ass a little bit in this by providing her Gore-Tex rain pants for me. I had brought a rain skirt, just didn't cut it. Yeah, it was there. You know, there were a couple great gear wins in this. Gore-Tex fire lookout towers to stay in. Collapsible pots, awesome. Failures, me. I pushed it to the limit with my Ultimate Direction 20-liter pack, and it was not the smartest thing to do. I'm gonna have to rethink my approaches, which shouldn't be hard. Just get a bigger pack and bring more appropriate clothes. But you know, it's great to be self-reliant and things like that, but you know, sometimes it's important that you have to admit when you need some help, and that was certainly for this trip. But all around, good time. I think we're in good spirits, and you know, it's just beautiful out here in the Cascades. So nothing really to complain about. It makes me appreciate sitting at a desk on Monday. Look at that. Oh yeah, and altitude sickness sucks. Anyways, till next time, pack appropriately, keep on blazing.